Never ever get a title loan on your vehicle. While I was in college for about a year and a half, I worked at a debt collection agency. So I was the guy making the calls, trying to negotiate settlements with people who had defaulted on their loans. I talked to a lot of people who had taken out title loans on their cars. It's not worth it. It's terrible. So the way that it works is, say you've got your car, you've paid it off, and you need some quick money. So you've got your title to your car. And so you go into one of these title loan places, and you see them all the time on the side of the road. They're always painted like bright colors. They're always really funky and flashy. I think they're made that way to, catch the unwary person's eye. And so you go in, and they'll lend you some money, but then they take your title. And so if you pay back the money, then you get your title back. That's what a title loan is. The interest rate on these things are horrendous. They are criminal. They're absolutely ridiculous. A lot of the loans that we looked at my business were over 200% interest, which it was just insane. And so what happens is a lot of these people will default on their title loans. They'll miss one or two payments is all. And then the company will go out. This is how they make money. This is their business. They'll go out, they'll repossess the vehicle, and then they'll sell it at an auction. But for probably at least 50% of these people, when it was sold in an auction, when their car is sold in an auction, it doesn't sell for enough to cover the remaining balance on the loan, because the interest rate was so high that it tacked on the repossession fees, all these things in the fine print that nobody bothers to look at, because they're just trying to get their money for their new plasma TV or trying to pay their rent, and they go and make the stupid decision. So they don't look at these things, and next thing they know, their car has been repossessed, it's been sold, and they still owe money. And so then they wouldn't pay, and then eventually these loans were being taken over by my company. And so I would call and talk to these people every day. Like I said, I made hundreds of calls to people out in Chicago and all over the place. And these people were ticked, and I didn't blame them. But, it was a really stupid decision that they had made. They had gone into these places that are one step up from loan sharks. I mean, short from breaking your kneecaps. They're going to take everything that you have, your car, your money. And once they turn it over to us, if these people wouldn't pay, we would have to send it over to an attorney. They would garnish their wages, just all kinds of terrible things. People declare bankruptcy from title loans all the time. It is an awful, terrible product. So if you're thinking about getting a title loan, don't do it. You don't need that TV. Your 40-inch is okay. You don't need the 72. Find another way. But do anything but get a title loan. It is a terrible thing. You'll regret it for years down the road.